Have you ever wondered how often seniors should shower? Is it possible that we've been showering more than we need to? If you're thinking daily showers are the only way to stay clean and healthy, this video might surprise you. The shocking truth about shower frequency for seniors could completely change the way you think about personal hygiene. In this video, we'll dive deep into the common misconception that everyone needs to shower every day, especially as we age. We'll uncover the science behind why daily showers might not be the best idea for seniors. You'll learn how showering too often can harm the skin, leading to dryness, irritation, and even infections. We'll also explore the hidden safety risks, like falls and injuries in the bathroom, that many don't consider when following this routine. But that's not all. By the end of this video, you'll discover the surprising truth about how often seniors should shower, and more importantly, why it's all about finding the right balance. We'll also share practical hygiene tips you can implement, ensuring that seniors maintain cleanliness without compromising skin health or safety. Whether you're caring for an aging loved one or you're a senior yourself, the insights here could change your daily routine and improve your well-being. Stick around. This is one conversation you don't want to miss. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. I completely understand the instinct to prioritize cleanliness, especially when it comes to health. After all, cleanliness is often synonymous with wellness, right? But what if I told you that perhaps we've been led to believe something that isn't entirely true? What if the very routine we've been taught to follow, the daily shower, could be doing more harm than good? It's hard to imagine, but let's pause and reconsider. Could it be that we've been conditioned to think that frequent showering is the key to proper hygiene, when in reality, it might not be as necessary as we think? Now, I know this might sound a bit radical. After all, the idea of skipping a shower sounds almost foreign to many of us. But hear me out. The truth is, daily showers could be stripping our skin of essential oils that keep it moisturized and protected. For our beloved seniors, whose skin is naturally more delicate and prone to dryness, this routine might not be the gentle refreshment it seems to be. Instead, it could leave their skin feeling tight, itchy, and more vulnerable to infections. And the thought of our elderly loved ones enduring this kind of discomfort? It's heartbreaking. So, maybe it's time we ask ourselves, are we truly doing what's best for our seniors? Are we blindly following the belief that showering every day is a non-negotiable part of hygiene, even when it might be causing harm? It's time to dive deeper into this idea and uncover the surprising truths that lie beneath the surface of our daily rituals. Let's challenge the conventional wisdom together and take a closer look at what the experts are saying about this issue. When it comes to our senior population, bathing routines aren't just a matter of personal choice. They have a profound impact on health. Research has been steadily revealing some uncomfortable truths about the toll that daily showers can take on the skin of older adults. For instance, one pivotal study from the University of Pittsburgh uncovered something rather alarming. Older adult skin is more vulnerable to damage when exposed to frequent showers. As we age, our skin naturally becomes thinner and drier, making it more susceptible to irritation. The repetitive action of showering, especially when done daily, could lead to cracked, flaky, and painful skin, setting the stage for infections. But that's not all. Another study, this time from the University of California, San Francisco, also raises serious concerns. Researchers found that hot showers, a common indulgence for many, can strip away the skin's natural oils, exacerbating dryness and leading to a painful condition called xerosis. Imagine how uncomfortable that must be: itchy, rough skin that never seems to heal. And it's not just the skin that's at risk. The New England Journal of Medicine reveals that seniors who shower less frequently tend to experience fewer skin tears, which, as we know, can be agonizing and take much longer to heal in older individuals. But let's take a moment to step back and understand that this isn't just about protecting skin. It's also about preserving our loved ones' safety and well-being. The American Geriatric Society has highlighted an often overlooked risk. The physical act of showering itself can be dangerous for seniors. Wet, slippery surfaces can lead to falls, and we all know how easily a fall can spiral into something far more serious in older adults. And if that weren't enough, the Journal of the American Medical Association sheds light on another troubling aspect. For some seniors, the mere act of showering can be exhausting. It might leave them feeling drained, breathless, or even put their heart under unnecessary strain. It's easy to feel conflicted, isn't it? On one hand, we've always been taught that cleanliness is essential. On the other hand, all these studies and findings point to the fact that perhaps we've been a little too rigid in our thinking. We mustn't ignore the overwhelming evidence suggesting that showering less frequently could be better for our seniors' skin, their safety, and their overall health. Of course, this doesn't mean we should give up on hygiene altogether. But it does mean we need to rethink how often we're asking our elderly loved ones to engage in this routine. So, what's the solution? What's the right approach? Well, the consensus among these studies is that there is no one-size-fits-all answer. For our seniors, it's all about finding balance. It's about maintaining the dignity and comfort of personal hygiene while also being mindful of the physical toll a daily shower can take. The research suggests that showering every other day, or even just a few times a week, may be far more beneficial than the daily routine we've been led to believe is essential. This might sound surprising to some, especially in a society where daily showers are the norm. But what we must remember is that everyone's body is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. For our seniors, adjusting their bathing habits based on their individual needs and health conditions could be the key to promoting both their physical and emotional well-being. And isn't that what truly matters? It's time we stop adhering to outdated routines and start making decisions based on what's best for them, not just what we've always known. Let's do better for the seniors we love. The research reveals something quite unexpected and possibly surprising for many. Daily showers may not be the best routine for seniors. But then, what's the ideal shower frequency for older adults? How often should they wash themselves to maintain both cleanliness and skin health? Well, I know this might sound a bit controversial, but stick with me here as we uncover the truth together. The answer may shock you. Are you ready? According to health experts, seniors are often better off showering only once or twice a week. Yes, you heard that right, once or twice a week. Before you raise an eyebrow or shake your head in disbelief, let's take a moment to understand why this might be the case. As we age, our bodies change in ways that we don't always see on the surface, and our skin is no exception. It becomes thinner, less elastic, and less oily, making it more vulnerable to dryness. That means frequent showers, particularly with hot water and harsh soaps, can worsen this dryness, stripping the skin of its natural moisture and protective oils. This leaves seniors more vulnerable to painful cracks, fissures, and a higher risk of infections. It might sound a little daunting, but the reality is that daily showers, which we've all been conditioned to think are a symbol of good hygiene, might be doing more harm than good for seniors. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Why would anyone suggest such an unusual thing? Isn't cleanliness the key to health? Well, in many cases, yes. But here's where things get a little more nuanced. You see, as we age, our body's natural mechanisms of self-cleaning kick in more effectively when we shower less often. Our skin produces oils and beneficial bacteria that help protect it, keeping it healthy and hydrated. Overshowering can strip away these natural barriers, leaving the skin exposed and susceptible to irritation. Imagine the discomfort of itchy, dry, cracked skin. And for many older adults, that's not just uncomfortable, it can be downright painful. There's also a significant consideration of mobility and safety. Many older adults experience physical challenges that make the act of showering itself a difficult task. From limited mobility to balance issues, attempting to shower every day can increase the risk of falls and serious injuries, especially in the slippery, sometimes hazardous bathroom environment. The risk of slipping and falling is something we should never underestimate. It's a heartbreaking reality that many seniors face every day. It's hard to imagine that something as simple as trying to maintain a daily hygiene routine could put someone's safety in jeopardy. But it's something that must be considered when determining how often a senior should shower. Additionally, many seniors don't engage in heavy physical activities that would cause them to sweat excessively. Without intense exercise, they don't necessarily need to shower every day to maintain hygiene. Showering too frequently can be counterproductive. For those who do stay physically active or have specific medical conditions, they may still require more frequent showers. But again, it's not a one-size-fits-all answer. The key is finding a balance, a way to preserve hygiene while also respecting the body's natural rhythm and needs. But here's the most eye-opening truth. The way we, as a society, view showering as a daily necessity may not be in the best interest of our health, especially as we age. When we take a step back, we realize that societal norms around hygiene are often driven by tradition rather than the real science behind what's best for our bodies. This truth might not be something most people are ready to hear, but it's worth considering. It's an uncomfortable reality for many of us, but it's important to ask ourselves whether our daily routines, ingrained in us over years of cultural conditioning, are truly beneficial, especially when it comes to the elderly. So, why do experts say less frequent showers are often better for seniors? Let's explore this in more depth. As I mentioned earlier, our skin produces natural oils that act as a barrier, protecting and moisturizing it. Unfortunately, as we age, our skin's oil production slows down, leaving it prone to dryness and irritation. For seniors, this can become a major problem. Itchy, painful skin, or even more severe conditions like eczema. It's important to understand that showering too often can exacerbate these issues by washing away the essential oils our skin so desperately needs to stay hydrated and healthy. By reducing shower frequency, we can help preserve those oils, which in turn helps protect the skin from cracks, infections, and other harmful conditions. I know it's a lot to process, but it's crucial to rethink our standard hygiene practices, especially when it comes to the elderly. The truth is, what may seem like a small, everyday action, showering, could have a big impact on our health, safety, and well-being. By embracing a more thoughtful approach to showering, seniors can maintain their dignity, feel better in their skin, and most importantly, keep themselves safe. So, the next time you find yourself thinking about your daily shower routine or that of a loved one, take a step back and ask, is it necessary? It may be time to rethink what clean really means. Let's dive deeper into the topic of safety, especially when it comes to seniors in their own homes. The bathroom, often regarded as a peaceful place for relaxation, can unexpectedly become a zone of danger, particularly for older adults. Bathrooms, with their slippery surfaces from water and soap, can quickly turn into a hazardous environment. For seniors who may already struggle with balance issues, joint pain, or physical limitations, the bathroom becomes an obstacle course filled with hidden threats. It is incredibly alarming that nearly 1/3 of adults over 65 experience a fall each year, and shockingly, a significant portion of these falls happen in the bathroom. These falls don't just leave a bruise, they can lead to life-changing consequences, from broken bones to reduced mobility, all of which can drastically alter the quality of life. To think that something as simple as a shower could pose such a risk is both sobering and heartbreaking. The truth is, by reducing the frequency of showers, we can lessen these risks and take a huge step toward preventing such avoidable accidents. This isn't just about avoiding slips, it's about preserving independence, maintaining confidence, and ensuring that our loved ones can live comfortably without the constant fear of injury. So, why are we continuing to push seniors into dangerous daily routines when there's a better way? Why not embrace safety and health by offering solutions that prioritize their well-being? On top of the risk of falls, frequent showers can exacerbate certain health conditions, making it even more essential to reconsider how often we ask our seniors to engage in this activity. For example, the heat and humidity in a bathroom can make it more difficult for individuals with respiratory issues to breathe. The once simple act of showering could become a grueling and exhausting task. Then there's arthritis. Many seniors living with arthritis face enough physical strain daily, and the act of getting in and out of the shower can trigger joint pain that lasts long after the water is turned off. It's a painful reality that many face, and it's heartbreaking to watch our loved ones struggle with something that should be a basic part of self-care. However, for some, maintaining a high level of hygiene is non-negotiable. Conditions like incontinence may require a more rigorous approach to cleanliness, and this is where the importance of finding alternatives comes in. Instead of daily showers, there are other ways to stay clean and comfortable without enduring the potential pain or discomfort. Sponge baths, wet wipes, and other gentle hygiene methods allow for regular cleaning without the physical strain or risks associated with frequent showers. These alternatives can be life-changing, offering a healthier, safer, and more comfortable way to maintain dignity and cleanliness. And yes, I can already hear the naysayers, the ones who argue that a daily shower is the only way to stay truly clean. But cleanliness doesn't have to come at the cost of health. Sometimes less is more. It's crucial to emphasize that this advice is not one size fits all. Every person is different, with unique health needs, preferences, and lifestyles. What works for one person may not work for another. That's why it's so important to consult with healthcare providers who can offer personalized guidance. They can help determine what's best for each individual, ensuring that health and safety are always prioritized. So, while reducing the frequency of showers may be a practical step in improving safety and health, it's ultimately up to each person, their doctor, and their specific needs to decide the best course of action. Now, you may be wondering, if less frequent showers can improve health and safety, how can we ensure good hygiene is maintained? That's a great question. And I promise we'll dive into that shortly with some practical hygiene tips for seniors. So stay tuned, because there's so much more to explore. Maintaining good hygiene doesn't have to mean daily showers. Now, I know this might seem like a surprising statement. After all, many of us have been conditioned to believe that regular showers are the key to cleanliness. But hygiene is so much more than just a daily scrub under the water. True hygiene is about maintaining overall health, and sometimes showering every day simply isn't feasible or even necessary. For our seniors, the daily shower can become more of a burden than a blessing. It can be physically exhausting, emotionally draining, and even risky. So, let's talk about alternative methods that still allow seniors to maintain good hygiene without putting them through the daily struggle of a shower. First, let's talk about wet wipes. And no, wet wipes aren't just for babies. They are an absolute game changer for adults who need a quick, easy way to freshen up. These aren't the rough, overly scented wipes you might associate with baby care. Adult wet wipes are gentle, hypoallergenic, and perfect for cleaning the body, face, and hands. The best part? They're convenient, portable, and can be used anywhere, whether at home or on the go. Imagine being able to freshen up without the need for a full shower, all while keeping your skin safe and healthy. It's a simple solution that can make a world of difference, especially for seniors who struggle with mobility or chronic conditions. Hand hygiene is another crucial area. Washing hands regularly is one of the most basic and effective ways to prevent the spread of illness and bacteria. But how many times do we forget this simple task? The reality is that washing hands properly, scrubbing with soap and warm water for at least 20 seconds, can keep harmful germs at bay and protect both the individual and those around them. Of course, there are times when soap and water aren't easily accessible, and that's when hand sanitizer comes in. Keeping a small bottle of hand sanitizer close by ensures that you can always take care of your hands, no matter where you are. This simple act of hand hygiene can prevent so much unnecessary illness and keep seniors feeling confident and healthy. In the end, it's about finding solutions that respect both safety and hygiene without making life harder for our seniors. Every person deserves to feel clean, fresh, and confident, and that doesn't necessarily mean a daily shower. Let's prioritize what truly matters: health, safety, and comfort. After all, it's the small changes that often make the biggest difference. Let's embrace alternatives that improve lives and allow seniors to live with dignity and peace of mind. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked but is so crucial to our daily well-being: oral hygiene. You might not think much about it, but brushing your teeth at least twice a day and flossing regularly can truly work wonders. It's more than just about preventing cavities or gum disease. It's about giving yourself that refreshing, clean feeling every morning and night. There's something incredibly satisfying about the minty taste after brushing, something that makes you feel like you're starting fresh. It's like giving your mouth the care and respect it deserves. After all, it does so much for us. But oral hygiene is just one part of the puzzle. There's also clothing hygiene, which we sometimes take for granted. Changing into fresh clothes every day might seem like a given, but it's essential to truly feel comfortable in your skin. Putting on new clothes isn't just a routine, it's an act of self-love and care. It's amazing how much better you can feel when you're in clean, crisp clothes. It makes you feel like you're starting a new day, full of possibility and energy. And let's not forget about changing your bedding regularly. Your bed should be your sanctuary, and sleeping in fresh sheets can make you feel like you're surrounded by cleanliness and calm, wrapping you in comfort. There's something so deeply restorative about crawling into bed, knowing you're surrounded by softness, freshness, and a sense of cleanliness. Now, we also need to talk about grooming. It may sound simple, but how we take care of our hair, nails, and even our beards can significantly impact how we feel about ourselves. Grooming isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling confident, feeling put together. When your hair is neat, your nails are trimmed, and your beard is tidy if you have one, you feel empowered, like you're ready to take on the world. It's a small act, but it can create such a huge difference in your self-esteem. There's nothing quite like that sense of satisfaction when you look in the mirror and see someone who takes care of themselves. And yes, these are just some of the ways to maintain good hygiene, especially when daily showers might not always be necessary. The goal is to create a routine that fits your life, that works for your comfort and health, and to stick with it. Remember, you are the expert on your own body. What works for someone else might not be the best for you, and that's perfectly okay. So long as you're finding that balance between cleanliness and self-care, you're on the right path. Hygiene isn't just about looking clean on the outside, though. It's also about feeling good inside. It's about honoring yourself, your health, and your comfort. And whether that means showering every day or finding other ways to keep your body and soul clean, the most important thing is to feel good about your routine. It's not about following someone else's rules or expectations. It's about what makes you feel healthy, happy, and at peace with yourself. When we think about hygiene, it's so easy to get caught up in the idea that we must shower daily, especially as we age. But that simply isn't the case. As we've explored today, research shows that seniors don't need to shower every single day. Showering too often can be harmful. The reality is, our skin needs those natural oils to stay hydrated and protected, and excessive washing can strip them away, leaving us dry and vulnerable. Isn't it amazing how much we've learned about what's good for us? It's not about what the world says we should do, but about what's right for our bodies. This journey of discovering the truth behind showering frequency has been eye-opening, hasn't it? It's a reminder that hygiene is personal. There's no one-size-fits-all solution, and that's okay. What matters is finding a routine that works for you, one that honors your body, your skin, and most importantly, your well-being. As we wrap up today's video, I want to take a moment to reflect on everything we've learned so far. We've explored the true importance of hygiene, beyond just the daily shower, and how simple changes in our routines, like brushing, flossing, and changing our clothes, can make such a big difference in how we feel and how we care for ourselves. We've learned that hygiene isn't just about appearance. It's about feeling good, staying healthy, and giving ourselves the love and care we deserve. So, what's one thing you've learned today that you'll take with you and put into practice in your own life? I'd love to hear about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great content like this. Your support means so much to us, and it helps us bring you even more valuable insights to improve your life. Thank you for watching, and we can't wait to hear from you in the comments.